The upcoming Davis Cup campaign for the United States tennis team has been dealt a significant blow, as rising star Ben Shelton and top-ranked American Tommy Paul have both withdrawn from competition due to injuries. Their absence not only reshapes the team lineup but also raises questions about the nation's immediate prospects in one of tennis's most prestigious team competitions. The U.S., which boasts a rich Davis Cup legacy with 32 titles, now faces a more difficult road ahead as it attempts to compete against some of the toughest nations in the world. The injuries come at a crucial time, with the group stage matches only weeks away, leaving team captain Bob Bryan with a challenging task of reshuffling his roster. Who are the missing stars? Ben Shelton, the explosive rising star. Ben Shelton, only 21 years old, has quickly become one of the most exciting young players on the ATP Tour. Known for his thunderous left-handed serve, electric energy, and fearless baseline play, Shelton broke into global tennis headlines after his remarkable run at the 2023 US Open semifinals. He has since continued to climb the rankings, establishing himself as a dangerous opponent on both hard and clay courts. Unfortunately, Shelton sustained an upper body injury that has limited his ability to serve at full strength. While not career-threatening, doctors have advised him to rest and undergo physiotherapy rather than risk aggravating the condition in high-intensity matches like those of the Davis Cup. Tommy Paul, America's consistent contender. Tommy Paul, currently one of the highest-ranked Americans on the ATP Tour, is known for his all-court versatility and mental toughness. Paul reached the semifinals of the 2023 Australian Open, cementing his place among the elite. Over the past 2 seasons, he has consistently performed against top players, helping boost American hopes for a Davis Cup resurgence. Paul, however, has been sidelined with a lingering wrist injury. Wrist issues are particularly problematic for tennis players, as they affect timing, topspin, and power. While his medical team remains optimistic about a full recovery, competing in the Davis Cup would pose an unnecessary risk at this stage. Impact on Team USA. With Shelton and Paul out, the U.S. will rely more heavily on other stars, most notably Fritz and Tiafoe. Both men have shown they can compete with the best in the world. Fritz, often regarded as America's #1 player, has a powerful baseline game and a reputation for thriving under pressure. His past Davis Cup performances have been impressive, but he now shoulders an even heavier responsibility. Tiafoe, charismatic and crowd favorite, brings creativity, shot-making flair, and fighting spirit. His run to the 2022 US Open semifinals remains one of the highlights of American tennis in recent years. Doubles duty will likely fall to specialists such as Rajiv Ram and Austin Krajicek, who bring Grand Slam winning experience. However, the chemistry between singles and doubles players will need to be recalibrated quickly. What this means for the Davis Cup. The Davis Cup is not just another tennis tournament, it is a national event steeped in tradition. Unlike the individual grind of the ATP Tour, the Cup requires team cohesion, emotional resilience, and adaptability under unique pressures. The absence of Shelton and Paul has multiple implications. 1. Reduced depth. With fewer top 20 ranked players available, the U.S. loses tactical flexibility in singles matchups. 2. Increased pressure on Fritz and Tiafoe. Both must now carry the team's singles hopes, playing potentially multiple matches within a short span. 3. Opportunity for newcomers. The crisis could open doors for younger or lesser-known American players eager to prove themselves on the international stage. Historical context. U.S. and the Davis Cup. The United States remains the most successful Davis Cup nation in history, with legendary players such as John McEnroe, Pete Sampras, Andre Agassi, and Andy Roddick contributing to its storied record. However, in the past 2 decades, the rise of European powerhouses, Spain, Serbia, Croatia, and others, has shifted the balance of power. The current U.S. team, although talented, is still in a rebuilding phase. Many analysts believed that with the combined presence of Fritz, Tiafoe, Paul, and Shelton, the Americans had their strongest lineup in years. Losing 2 of those players now complicates their path to reclaiming the trophy. International competition. Who benefits? Rival nations are closely watching these developments. For example, Spain, even without Rafael Nadal, remains a force with Carlos Alcaraz and a depth of clay court specialists. Italy, led by Jannik Sinner, is gaining momentum and confidence after its recent ATP Cup success. Canada, the 2022 Davis Cup champions, continue to thrive with Felix Auger-Aliassime and Denis Shapovalov leading the charge. Australia, finalists in 2023, remain dangerous with a strong blend of singles and doubles talent. For these teams, the US injuries provide an unexpected advantage, making group stage matchups potentially more manageable. Reactions from the tennis world. The announcement of Shelton and Paul's absence drew swift reactions across the tennis community. Bob Bryan, US captain, of course, were disappointed not to have Ben and Tommy with us, but their health must come first. This also gives other guys a chance to step up and make their mark. Taylor Fritz, it's tough news, but we still believe in our team. We're ready to fight for every point. Fans on social media, some expressed concern about the weakened lineup, while others rallied around the next man up mentality, highlighting American tennis depth.